Hello and welcome to another Gezzby's Farm video. Here we are down at the old barn and we decided to make some big changes. We decided that we were going to sell this barn and we bought the farm across the road. We had a bit of a spend up and as you can also see, we changed the colour of our truck. So the truck is now red and with white rims, and this barn is no longer ours. We sold it and we sold the field as well. But we did buy the farm across the road. So let me show you, we've had quite a spend up actually. There was a lot of useful equipment that came up used at the store, including a used combine. So we was able to buy that. But let's go across there now and I'll show you around our new farm, Gezzby's farm. It's an actual farm. We own a field and a farmyard with some sheds and so on. Oops, of course. I can't talk and drive at the same time. Nothing changes there. Anyway, we're literally across the road. So what there is across the road is this giant water tower. I can't look up any higher, but you can see it looks a bit like a spaceship hovering above us. But anyway, here's the entrance to the farmyard. The barn's there, look, with the red roof. I've already moved the dog over. So the dog's here, and we've decided to name the dog Sandy. So it's Sandy. Where are you, Sandy? Can't see Sandy. Anyway, we've got so let me go and park the truck here, and I'll show you around what we have with the farm. It was very reasonable, and then as I say, there was quite a lot of equipment that was on offer, like 50-60% off. So we'll start here. So here is the farmhouse. There is our farmhouse. And as you can see from the symbol there by the front door, you're able to skip through the night, which is pretty good. So that speeds up things a little bit here. Here is what we decided to call Sandy's kennel. So Sandy is here, and I don't know where he is at the moment. Oh, there he is. He's over there. What are you doing over there, Sandy? There's Sandy over there in the distance. So anyway, let's start. So we've got a lot of things to do to improve the barn. We have this, which is for livestock. I don't know if we'll actually keep this or whether we'll end up selling it, but that came with the barn. We have a container, well, I say container, like a big drum here for water. We do have a wooden shed here, and we have our tractor, which we had before, John Deere. But we also have a telehandler. That was 60% off used. How could I say no to that? But anyway, so we've got a telehandler. I don't know what we're going to use it for, but anyway, there's the telehandler. Then we have this huge barn. And how do you get in? So you go around the back here. So we run around the back. And where is... There he is. What are you doing, Sandy? He's just walking around. Anyway, we bought this low loader. I think that was used as well. So we got a low loader. Anyway, this is the way into the barn. Nothing in here at the moment. You do have a couple of buttons. So over here's a button, and this one you can open the gate. So you can open that door, and you can close that door. And then you can open and close the main doors, and you can also turn on the lights here in the barn. So we can work in here at night if we needed to. I'm not sure we're going to use it for, whether we're going to use it to store equipment. I'll leave the doors open for now, get a bit of fresh air in the place. So what have you seen so far? We've seen the barn, we've seen the shed with the tractors and the telehandler. Then we have this kind of another barn here, which is kind of more like a kind of storeroom come office. Whoever had it before was obviously into fishing, because we're not too far away from the river here. And we can maybe go and see that, you know, in another video. But anyway, through here we got store of wood. You know, there's a table with some chairs. I don't know if you're using that as a desk. We've got a workbench over here, a boat. Out the back door here we can run round, and as I say, we're back to the farmhouse. And then down the side here, this is ours as well. We've got a trampoline. Unfortunately, you can't get on it. This is our kind of meadow here, and I bought this trailer to do. As I say, I've been having a bit of a spend up. So I bought this grain trailer, which we're going to need. We have this old barn. So I'm not too sure what we're going to do with this. We probably end up pulling this one down. I would have thought I'm building something here. I have envisions of there being sheds along here and maybe storage silos in this area to store equipment, because we're going to have a lot more equipment. Again, here, we can't do much about this either. This is the water tower, but it's a good landmark. You can see it from miles away. But we do have this little bit of scrubland. This belongs to us. So at some point, I think we would be clearing this out, maybe cutting these trees down. And I'm not sure, maybe this could become the new entrance into the farm. Anyway, coming down here, we have our combine. The combine harvester, it's a New Holland, a yellow one. Very distinctive. And this was, again, like 50% off or something. How could I say no? I bought the header and I bought the trailer, paid full price for that. I mean, normally something like this I'm going to be leasing, but at the price, I couldn't go wrong. You know, it says there, look, owned by us. 50% damaged. Where? Not by me. So does that mean we have to repair it? I don't know. This is our field. It's owned by us. It's ready to harvest, so we're going to get on with that straight away. It's got medium weeds, but we're going to harvest this canola. So we're going to get a big chunk of money back straight away. The tractor here, this is a medium-sized John Deere tractor. We leased this. We leased this one. We own this trailer. This, again, was 50% off. This trailer's got a pipe on the side. I didn't know too much about it. I mean, you learn as you go with this farming. You know, it's quite amazing what you can learn as we go and realise, you know, what farmers do for us. You know, that, I mean, they say poor old farmers, you know, I mean, they're doing this for us. It's a 24-hour, basically a lifestyle. It's not a job. And I say they're doing it for us. I mean, if there were no farmers, there would be no us, because what are we going to eat? Anyway, this trailer, it says you can use it as a storage trailer. So you can use it like a traditional trailer for grain, but it's got this pipe on the side, much like you get on a combine harvester. And you can transfer it to, you can use it to store grain, and then you can transfer that grain into another trailer, which I thought was quite good, because at harvest time, I mean, we're gonna get harvesting this field now, because we can't leave these crops in the field anymore. You know, it says it's ready to harvest, look. And so we need to get working on this, but we can, you know, we'll hire some helpers. And that trailer there actually was a little bit big for our our small John Deere. The medium one probably pull it a lot better, but anyway, so that's kind of it, you know, nearly as much as I do. I mean, the ultimate plan is to expand this farm. As I say, in this area, this meadow, we're going to cut lot these trees down and put sheds here. On the right hand side is the plan to store equipment in there. Not many changes here, although I envisage taking this down, because this doesn't actually do anything. It's just decoration and aesthetics. I would like to maybe put a silo here that we can use, because you can get silos to use. And so that's that. And then out here, this is our land too. So you've got the entrance that we came in on, and then you've got this kind of strange kind of road that kind of zigzags down this little hillside here. This is ours. All this is ours. I'm not sure what we can do with this, to be perfectly honest with you, but maybe nothing. I don't know, but this is also kind of the back entrance. This little track is the back entrance up into our farm. This farm is right on the edge of the game. You can't go any further this way, although it looks like you can, but you can't. So we're right on the edge here. So I don't know what happened to Sandy. Let's feed him. Where are you, Sandy? Let's feed him. It's going to say his name's Chester, but we're calling him Sandy. Maybe his name's Sandy Chester. Chester, Sandy, whatever your name is your food. He'll come running over in a minute. I don't know how far he goes, or where he goes. Where are you? He usually comes from this direction. I think he goes in these bushes. Oh, there's a deer. Look at that. Did you see that? There's a deer running through here. So again, a lot of scrubland here. This can all be cultivated. Maybe we could put a shed here. I mean, I don't know. Farmers and their sheds. Is he here? There he is. Where was you? Did he eat his food? No, not yet. But anyway, there's Sandy. So we're going to get on now and we're going to start harvesting this field. And I'm thinking this trailer's got to go back. It's too heavy. There's the deer, look. I'm thinking that trailer's got to go back, but we'll see. Anyway, so let's get busy. Do I have enough room to come down the side here and pick up the header? I think I do. And I'm a bit concerned about the 50% damage. So anyway, as long as it works, I mean, if it can get this field harvested, this is our field. Now I'm damaging the crops. Don't damage the crops, Gezzby. Maybe we can kind of put it in the repair shop and have it repaired. Or you can buy your own repair shops, I think. Maybe that's what this shed would be, because I can't see how we can use this shed, to be perfectly honest, because you can't really get in there. It might be damaged because of me. Oh yeah, I did have a crash. Oh, I'm not the best driver. Can we pick it up yet? Can we pick it up? No, this is probably why I damaged it, or how I damaged it. Did I damage it? Right, let's see if we can pick this thing up. Get closer. There we go. Got it. We gotcha. We gotcha. I'm on the trailer. We'll get that moved. So, we're going to start in the corner of the field here. And we'll hire a helper to help us with this. I'm damaging the crops. I've probably just damaged like a couple $100 worth of crop. No, maybe not a couple hundred. Some. See, am I up against? So I'm damaging the pipe. I think that's what he's talking about. Right, let's get lined up with this field. Come on. Line up with the field. I'm probably not starting in the right place, am I? I think we're pretty good there. I think we're okay there. Forward. Back one more time. I think we're good there, aren't we? Yeah, that's not too bad. Right, let's start. Let's get a helper to help us. There we go. There's the helper helping. Right, in our owned combine harvester. You usually have to lease these things because they're so expensive. Oi! So, you must remember not to stand behind him. And is he going to damage the pipe? No, because he's a much better driver than I am. Anyway, so there goes that one. I think what I'm going to do... Let's... I think I should return that trailer. What do you think? I think I should return this trailer. Let's see. Right, I think what we need to do is tidy this up a little bit. So let's jump in this one, and we'll just take this one round the block a minute. So come out this entrance and back in the other one. First one here goes to the water tower. That's nothing to do with us. Oops. Keep going straight. In here is our entrance. So you wouldn't get the combine through there. I mean, you get the combine through there, but not with the header on, unless it's on its trailer. So let's drop this trailer here. Let's drop this trailer here twice. Let's move this into the yard. This header, I don't know what that water symbol is there too, do you? I'm not too sure what that water symbol is. Anyway, let's back up here. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at see how we're doing. Time. So it's a big field, look how far down it goes, and it's a bit of a hill on it, so you can't You can't just see. I can't drive and talk. I can't drive and talk. Let's try. Let's back up. Try and pick up this trailer. I'm going to take it. Right. Let's take this. Let's take this round the block. This is the lease tractor. This is a medium-sized John Deere. Nothing's coming, so we can pull out. We can take this one round, back in the other entrance. And this trailer, I think I'm just going to go and park over the other side near the big barn. I think I need to identify which barn's which, don't I? Although I've only really got one red barn, red roof barn. So we'll drop that one there. Now I'm going to come and pick up the other trailer. What I want to do is find out if the little John Deere will, how it handles pulling that other big grain storage trailer. I forget what it's called. So this will have no problems pulling this. Let's just try that. So this is going to be the one that we're going to use to take the grain to be sold. So we've got canola. I want to call it granola. It's not granola, it's canola. So let's jump in. Let's cheat and jump in. This one, not this one. This one. Let's pull out this bar. Let's pull out this one. I want to see how well this will pull this trailer. We've got to go around it. The thing is, when you're up in the bushes, you can't see the trees. You can't see the bushes for the trees. So maybe that's when you get in the driving seat. That's when you drive from inside it, like normal people. So now I've got to get out, because I prefer like backing up like this. See, I'm still up in the bushes, right? See, you can see it just doesn't, it looks too big for it, doesn't it? Let's see. I think it's got it, is it? Right, I'm going to take it down the road, down the bottom of the hill, and I'm going to pull it back up and see how it does. If it slows down, because I mean, you imagine this full of grain, and this little, oh, I'm damaging the crops again, and now I'm going in the hedge, and now I'm going to hit a tree. I do have a driving license, I promise. I'm going to blame the controller. Right. I'm going to go down the bottom of this hill. I'm going to turn around and come back up and see how it does. So going down, it's going to do a fair good speed, right? Plus, bearing in mind, it is empty. If it's a problem, then I'm probably going to get rid of, I mean, I could sell this trailer, but I kind of like it. It's got a pipe now on it. Watch. Pipe out. Look at that. I mean, come on. How many trailers have you seen like that? You can pipe from one trailer to another. So, let's swing round here. Mind the signs. I've already knocked down about 2. Right, let's see how it goes. I mean, it might be okay. It might not be as heavy as it looks. It's pretty big. So we're going to 19. I mean, I think if we get down to under 10, then we've got a problem. Well, maybe that's not too bad. What I'm kind of thinking is maybe use this one in the field. I mean, it's accelerating actually. Look, it's accelerating. I mean, I know it's empty, so I mean, it's going to have several tons of grain in it. But I'm just wondering if the medium-sized one we can use to. So this is the plan. Sorry, I'm trying to drive and talk at the same time, and it's very difficult for me. So let me just line this one. You can see we need to get rid of some of these trees, and we probably sell the wood. So let's turn around here. Let's line these 2 up. Right, let's Perfect. So this is the plan, right? So the combine is probably not going to do this whole field without wanting its tank emptied, right? So we'll empty it with this one, and then we'll send an AI off to wherever we're going to sell it. We've not discovered where we're going to sell it yet. It's probably going to be the grain terminal down at, it's like a little docks thing there where the grain goes on the boats. So it's probably going to go there, and we're going to get an AI to go and deliver that. While it's doing that, this little one can be in the field unloading unloading the grain from the combine if it needs unloading into this one. And then when this returns with the AI driver, we can pipe it over into it and send them off again. Am I clever or what? So that is the plan. Or I get a smaller trailer. How much have we got? We've got nearly $250,000. I mean, I did start with $1 million. It's an idea. I don't know what you think, but I think that's not such a bad idea. And then, well, we'll keep an eye on the used vehicles, but I'm wondering if, like these bushes we need to get rid of. And maybe these trees, I mean, we'll keep the bigger one, keep this big one, keep the huge ones, because they're old, I mean, I know, it's a game. See how you get into it, and next thing you treat it like it's real. Well, it's real to me. While I'm playing, it's real. The bigger ones I'm going to keep around the edge. The ones in the middle I'm going to clear out to some of this metal. And then we've got a choice. We can do a couple of things. I envisage this having sheds there to keep more equipment. What equipment? I don't know. I want to get, because we have two businesses. We have down on the virtual farm, Gezzby's farm, which is our own farm where we farm our own farm. And the other business that we run is called Virtual Farm Contracting, where we undertake contracts for other farms. And the virtual farm contracting, the idea of that is we have the biggest, best equipment we can get, so we can get the contract done quick and easy. So we want, even a bigger combine. Although this is a big combine. We got it it's a $250,000 combine. And we got it half price, so we got it for just over 100,000. And then obviously you had to buy the header. Is it stopping? Is it waiting for us to come and pipe it? Has it got its pipe out? What's it doing? Is that on the over? Oh no, it's alright, it's still going. Whoops, get out of the way. So there's a couple things. When we've harvested this field, we can probably, down the roadside here, there's not much we can do with that. That looks pretty much as far as you can go. Down this side, we could probably plough a little larger. We can plough the field a little larger. We could probably come out to here with the field, and then down the bottom there, right down the bottom of the field, there's some space down there as well. I'm not sure where our property actually ends. What is this water symbol? Does anybody know? Does it mean there's a well there or something? Can you put a well there? Well. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'll have to look that one up. But there's a few symbols around on our farm. I would have thought any moment now it's going to put its pipe out. And I've noticed these AIs tend to do it like this. They kind of go around the edge first, and then I think I'm getting in the way. So this weeds are growing. Fertilise, no. So we need to fertilise this field, and then we're going to need to, I mean, the canola. I mean, as far as I can see, I mean, with this combine, we're able to do canola. I think we can do soybeans. Canola, soybeans are the better sellers. When I say better seller, I mean, you can sell it, all sells, but you get the most money for soybeans and canola and sunflowers. I think I'll probably just stop on this field. I'll stay on this field with the canola. Well, that's kind of it. I'm just waiting. So I'm going to let this combine continue. I'm going to say thanks very much for watching, and it'd be great if you could subscribe and like my channel. If you've got any comments, leave them. I always reply to comments. I'm trying to grow this channel, see if I can get as big as Mr. Beast. Unlikely, don't you think? Who knows? Aim for the stars and you might hit the moon. Anyway, it would be nice to have, you know, a few, wouldn't it? But anyway, I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.